little bit of frost in the ice, but the ice makers have told us that it should be just fine. I think they figured it out, and the speed should hold up really well. So, Rod, we're looking forward to a good game today.
Yeah, we certainly are, Jerry. And our feature game today on Sheet 4 is the Yukon territory against Nova Scotia. And to hit those teams, who they are, Yukon skip George Hilderman, third Gord Zealand, second Bob Walker, and the lead Clarence Jack. And for Nova Scotia, the skip is... Oh, no, I got to find my alphabetical order here thing, Jerry. Sorry, I got to find that one.
Real tighter in.
Skip is Steve Ogden for Nova Scotia. The third is Brad Meisner. And the second is Peter Neily. And the lead is Jamie Barr. And Nova Scotia has won the hammer in the first end. And so Yukon Yukon territory leading off. And the lead for the Yukon, Clarence Jack. His first rock down the ice.
Looks like she's in, eh? Fully in, yep.
So, Jerry, these two teams that we have on the ice today, they've had a little bit of a tough go to start off the round robin. Both of them are sitting at 0-2, so we know one thing out of today, that we're going to have
off and do my shoe, all right?
Someone with one win and somebody that's going to be 0-3, which is going to make it just a little more difficult for them as we proceed through the rest of the round robin.
Am I okay here, Jack, and tie my shoe up while you're throwing? Okay, you can handle it?
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yeah, both these teams have been in their games so far. Yukon...
Again, it's not that they haven't been in the games. It's just that a little bit off. It's going to create a little bit of an issue for you.
So we've got two teams with similar colors here. We're going to have a little fun figuring it out, but they got these big crests in the back, so that should make it a lot easier.
We got the dark blue and the white, and we got the dark, we got the black and the white and the purple from Yukon. So, but I do love those Nova Scotia jackets, Jerry. I've seen them across the country in many competitions that I've had good fortune to go to, and I really like their jackets. Nice stuff. So we have a full 8 sheets out here again, Jerry, in our fifth draw of the Masters, and we'll keep you updated as we go through today about how the other sheets are going. And look forward also, Jerry, to any feedback that any of our folks out there in Cyberland have. We'd certainly enjoy that, and negative, positive, or otherwise, let us know what you're hearing out across the countryside. We really appreciate that.
Tighter in.
Okay, we've got a corner guard up from Nova Scotia. Yukon is planning to draw right into the house here.
So, Jerry, we have Bob Walker from the Yukon second, and he's of my ilk. He's a left-hander, and delivers that rock down there. And of course, I know you, Jerry, over the years, you got right-handed stuff. So we got some mix here on the ice today.
Okay, good job, boys.
He's got a center guard in place. We're not going to have a up and down hitting in this time, Rod. They're
I think it's
going at it first and see what
14 seconds
going on.
It was interesting, Jerry. I was talking to both the teams just before they went out for practice, and they both said the same thing. We've got nothing to lose here. We're on the lower side of the thing right now, and so we're gonna put rocks in play and see what happens. So a little different thought process than maybe if you're undefeated going into the fifth round this afternoon.
We got some nice curl inside out. If the weight's good there, they've got a nice draw. Unfortunately, just a little bit heavy and goes through the house.
That was 93, Bob.
You want those times?
So, Jerry, as Bob Walker is getting ready to throw his second rock, just to mention to our listeners and viewers out there on screen, the rules of play for the Masters, 8 ends, the games go. 30 minutes of talking time for each team, and 2 90-second timeouts that each team has. And after the fourth end, each team has or they have the opportunity for a 5-minute break between the fourth and fifth ends. Pretty standard fare, and the other piece that's there with the guards is that this is the 4-guard rule, and no rock can be removed in the free guard zone until the 5th rock of the end.
So the rock for Yukon, they went around the center guard, but came up a little bit short. So Nova Scotia has got 2 center guards out front right now, and they're going to try to draw around those 2 guards.
Yep. Come on, keep it going.
3/4. To the Yukon to remove and maybe get a roll behind the corner if that's their desired piece at this time.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Hit and roll, still wide open. Just had about hack weight on that one, so it wasn't able to roll as far as they might have liked it to.
Regular.
Again, talking with curlers over lunch today, Jerry, one of the things that was fairly consistent from the curlers that I spoke with was that the houses are not that lively, and they find that if you're playing that little bit of softer weight, hit weight, that you don't get that much action in the houses. So that's something, again, the teams are going to have to adjust to, and I'm sure they will as we proceed through each of these games on each and every draw.
Well, these we've got a little bit of frost out there, so that would make the houses not quite as lively. The other thing we have is we have curling stones with pretty wide strike bands on them. These rocks have been around a day or two, and so that they won't be as lively in the houses. Certainly a new set of rocks would be.
Okay.
Jerry, that was the other thing that curlers were mentioning to me. They said if you watch the World Men's Championships that are currently going on in Edmonton, Alberta, that they see the difference, and the curlers notice the difference in sound with the rocks when they have a narrower band versus a wider band of hitting. So they're certainly aware of that.
Well, the curlers in this league have played about 100,000 games over their lifetime. Most of them have curled 40 and up to 50 years.
We should learn that about
And
coming
so
away.
they know the intricacies of the games. They've seen it all, and the changes that have curled over the years. And we curlers, we know our rocks. So we have another draw by Nova Scotia around that center guard. All the practicing was on the outside edges. They haven't played down the center, so I think they're finding that
lots of room.
As Howard would say, there's a little tall pebble out there yet.
Still to be broken down.
Go hard. Go hard. You got her. No.
Boys are really working hard on this one. I think it's going to come up just a little bit short. So again, the draw weight just being a little bit sensitive right now for curlers, and as they move through this game, I'm sure they'll be working to pick that up as best they can.
I kicked pretty good.
So Gord Zealand now, the third for Yukon territory.
It wasn't the time that I
his rock down the
Just
ice.
for weight.
Playing an outside in draw shot around those guys in the front of the house.
Coming down. Yep. Well, if you can.
Based on my time, that one should be well into the rings.
A little bit, Clarence. Yep. Got it. Okay.
And it is top 4 foot. But it's still wide open. Nova Scotia again is going to try to draw using the out turn around those center guards as the full 4 foot is available.
Steve, same as your draw to the button.
Is it already a little slower? Shane more.
So Steve Ogden now, skip of Nova Scotia with his first rock, and already the teams are just talking a little bit about the fact that the ice is just a little bit slower. And Jerry, you mentioned the frost, and we can basically see that out there on the ice.
Mine's
now.
good.
Lots of room.
Guelph all
Mine's
morning,
good.
and
Wait
it's
only.
difficult to keep that humidity away from the surface.
Yep, gotta go, I think.
Well, he's working on this.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. All right.
It's top 12 foot. It's partially
First
buried behind
shot.
the guard, but it is second shot. So Yukon has first shot. That rock is still in a very good position. They're calling for probably a
You
can get to
shot,
the
hit
nose,
and
that's
take
pretty
out and
good.
roll behind the corner guard.
Okay.
Right on it.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Hurry. Beauty. Nice.
No comment necessary on that shot. You can hear from the players on the ice. That's a beauty, and
Just try a little tap.
Yukon now sitting 2, I believe, Jerry, down there. Yep.
Yukon are sitting 2 down there, both in front of the tee line.
I think they were about there.
If Scotia has an opportunity to hit the shot rock,
You're
but
gonna
I
have
don't
to
think
move
he
it
can
though.
roll behind.
Yeah, I'll
It's
be
pretty
back.
much
You gotta
Back
move it to
12.
here, right?
Yeah.
Good job. Thanks. He can still get to that.
So those
Oh,
off
yeah.
the top
But it's not an
that
easy
have joined
shot.
us maybe for the first time today. Just to remind you again, this is the 2017 Canadian Masters.
First shot I would have
Men's
made you
and
come
Women's
this way,
Championship
but
from Guelph.
I wasn't sure of the ice.
And we have 14 men's teams and 12 ladies
I was
teams
playing.
here
I
from all across the
wasn't
country
going either.
competing and vying for top spots when the championship comes up on Sunday,
start.
April the 9th.
Yeah, at least they're getting their one at best.
I got to fight for it. Overthrows those stations.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa. Close. Whoa.
Yep!
Wait
Yep.
only.
Yep! Whoa! Gotta move
Yep.
it.
It was a nice throw, but it's just
One
not
yellow.
fine
One,
weight. Didn't tap it quite far enough, so left
Good job.
Good on.
Good start, Clarence.
Yukon with a score of 1 in the first
One
10.
girl.
Goes back to that comment earlier, Jerry. We talked about the houses. Curler saying the houses were just a little slow, and if you don't carry that weight through, then it's going to be difficult to move the rock far enough. So Steve experienced that with his last rock. So as we get ready for the second end of our feature game today, just to update you on the other games across all 8 sheets here in Guelph today. On sheet number 1, we have Alberta against the province of Quebec on the ladies' side. On sheet 2, we have Nova Scotia versus Yukon Territory on the ladies' side.
I got fooled.
On
I
sheet
thought I
3, we have New Brunswick versus Alberta on the men's side. Our feature game, of course, on 4 is Yukon versus North Nova Scotia. On sheet 5 is the Ontario host team, skipped by Jim Lyle, versus the Northwest
Line's
Territories.
tight.
And on sheet 6, we have PEI versus Northern Ontario. On sheet 7, Manitoba versus Northern
sure it's
Ontario on the men's side. And on the ladies' side, on sheet number 8, we have Newfoundland and Labrador versus Saskatchewan.
Got her going pretty hard. Yeah. Okay.
Let it curl, Pete. good. That's good.
So starting off N2, center guard and corner guard. See if they can figure out the draw weight on this end rod and get a few rocks in the ring early.
Just a hair more,
Yeah,
Clarence.
they've certainly got the guards in place right away. So again, that challenge just to step that weight up a hair more to find those rings. And I think the other thing, Jerry, just to maybe get the broom in the right spot. We saw this morning where the rocks, even on draw weight, were running just a little straighter than the skips were expecting, I think, when they were
down.
putting that
Yep,
broom down
yep,
for their team
come on.
members. So that's going to be a challenge
hurry.
again for,
Little tick.
for each of the teams out here today.
Whoa. Yep. Okay.
There's a smart skip.
What's that, Jack? What's that all about?
They're talking about what that one was all about. How did that transpire? So they all end up kind of counting in the same way.
Yep. Yep.
Yep, Pete.
Whoa.
Oh, you're good.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Nova Scotia lead
Go,
Jamie
go.
Barr with his
got the
second
shooter.
shot here in the second end.
Okay. Now we can go the other way.
Jerry, just to update everybody on the standings, and certainly those are available on the website. You
Control.
can go and see live scoring in the standings. But on the ladies'
Control,
side, we have three teams currently that are 3-0. That's Saskatchewan, Team Ontario, and Team Manitoba. On the men's side, we have British Columbia up front at 3-0, and Northern Ontario playing their third game this afternoon. They are at 2-0. So
Hurry.
we have some unbeaten teams out
Hurry,
here today.
hard.
Saskatchewan playing Newfoundland and Labrador on sheet
Whoa.
number 8.
Wow.
Ontario ladies have the afternoon off. They'll be playing again this evening at 7
Get
o'clock.
this thing dialed in. Steve, wouldn't you
And
say?
Manitoba ladies have the
50?
afternoon off, and they'll be playing at 7 o'clock
Yeah,
this evening.
55.
So Yukon was trying to take out in that center and overcurled to crash the guard. So now Nova Scotia has an opportunity to draw around this corner guard and then lay two. It's a nice throw,
You
nice
may have
extension
come
of
over
that
that one.
release.
Yep.
A good
Ready.
rotation, which is really
Lots
nice
of
on this
line.
ice with
Yeah.
a little bit of frost on it.
Wait,
No,
wait on
no. Oh, nice feet.
Okay.
The line's good, partially behind the corner guard, a little bit heavy behind the T line. Gives Yukon an opportunity now to make a ankle release double.
Yeah.
Needs about 3/4 of the rock.
Normal up. Yep. Whoa.
So it was a good throw. Got one rock out, jammed on the back. Leave Nova Scotia line one. And
Nice try,
Nova
Bob.
Scotia has an
I thought it was
opportunity
gonna come
around
up.
the corner guard again.
Your first one could be a cutter.
Well, I might have come over the top on it. I think.
Wow, that
It
went
was first,
fast,
second
eh?
Yeah, it
throwing.
went fast. I'll pay attention to it.
He should
Okay.
be able to adjust the weight a little bit and do rock in a good play.
Line's good.
A little better. The low side though. He's outside.
Looks like a little bit more
Never,
weight.
never,
It's really
never,
running
never,
down there.
Well,
Head settled down on the forefoot. Must have got it just a little bit out because it certainly didn't curl like the first one did.
You mentioned earlier, Jerry, about the sensitivity on the release and a positive turn, and when the ice is the way it is today with a little bit of frost involved, that positive handle is an absolute must, or else the rock is just going to skate down the ice rather than having a very positive turn to it.
Yukon is line 1 right now. Again, Skip Ogden is called for a come around the corner guard. We're taking ice just beyond the center line. So we're looking for about 3 feet of curl to make this work.
Jerry, I was remiss when I was noting the undefeated team so far on the men's side.
Whoa!
They're now playing their second game, but the host team, skipped by Jim Royal of St. Thomas, is at 1-0. He's going to have a busy day today as he's got 2 games on tap. And he got out to a very good start in the first end against the Northwest Territories, capturing a 3. So Jim has got out to a fast start and worked his way through the rest of the game.
That's interesting, Jim Lyle. He
Bit more.
was the runner-up in this province again this year.
Same
He's
way.
been the runner-up in the province about 6 times by my count. He's won several intermediate provincial championships, played in several men's tankard provincial finals. So he's a very well-known curler in southern Ontario, and he's happy to have his opportunity to be here, and he will be very competitive.
I absolutely agree with that, Jerry, and his team is just really very excited about the fact that they were invited to the Ontario Curling Association. Ontario Curl made that decision to invite
Great job,
Sarah
George.
Kyle to fill out the field, and Jim is very, very pleased that he's here in this event, and obviously it started out quite well.
Normal, yes.
So it's a nice shot by the Yukon. They're sitting shot rock, top of the 4-foot, with the Nova Scotia rock right behind them. So there's lots of opportunity for jam.
Gonna take it the other way.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, we're trying to go the other way. Okay.
Well, he did jam in the back one, but they both rolled out.
And I think Steve Ogden will be very happy about that, to be honest, because that rock at the back that he also took out was probably going to be more problem for him than good. So cleaning that up a little bit probably was a good thing for them.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those reverse guard things, you know. It sometimes can be your enemy rather than your friend.
Absolutely. Just noting, Jerry, on sheet number 8, we have Saskatchewan playing Newfoundland and Labrador on the ladies' side, and Saskatchewan's undefeated.
Hurry!
But Newfoundland and Labrador jumped out for number 1. So Saskatchewan will have their work cut out for them as they move into the second round.
That's good. They it's interesting to have a good tight game starting for them. Saskatchewan will respond to that pressure for sure.
Yeah, hair more.
So Steve Ogden is looking at 2 yellow counters in the rings here as he comes to throw his first rock in the second end. Yukon Territory stole 1 in the first end, and they're now sitting 2. So Steve is going to have to work hard to maybe achieve a skip's deuce here, Jerry, as they refer to it. To generate a 2 if you can.
Oh, lots of weight. Where are we?
Good.
Lots of line, guys. No line. No line. No line.
Very nice shot by Steve Ogden, and
Right on the nose.
a freeze down, corner freeze on the yellow at the back of the 4-foot. It is available to take out of there with firm hit weight and spill both those rocks. So the Yukon is taking
Hurry! Hurry hard! Come on, hurry! Hurry! Come on, push, push, push. Good.
more.
Hoping to get down, and actually he's playing a hit and roll behind the center yellow rock.
That one's vodka.
Perfect. Well, where's the Caesar part of it then? Good.
Close.
The boys like it. They're just cleaning it at this
Whoa,
point in
Pete.
time. Needs
Yep.
to curl a little
Yep.
bit. Calling for the sweep.
Whoa! Good boy, Steve.
Made a good shot,
it
hit
is.
and stay
One
to
red.
score one to tie up the game.
Good end, boys.
1-1 after 2 ends.
So I would say, Jerry, that the Yukon achieved their goal there to hold Nova Scotia to the 1 and now get the hammer back in the third end. And you always like to steal if you can, but obviously holding the opposition to 1 when they have the hammer is not a bad result in any shape or form.
No, a force is always a good thing, and it's really good because Nova Scotia had them in a little bit of trouble early in the end. They had the corner guard, they had an opportunity to lie too, and Yukon made a couple of really nice shots to have that come true. Here you can see across our curling club we've got all our 8 sheets going right now, and we've got colors from all the provinces going. The curling club is just hopping with activity.
And the other thing, Jerry, to mention on that is all the action out on the ice with a full 8 sheets
curl,
going right
Pete.
through
Lots.
Thursday
Lots.
and so on as we move into towards the championship weekend. We've seen the crowds here at the club start to grow a little bit, and we really encourage folks to come on down and see some really good curling here with these masters from all across the country. If you're in the territory in the Guelph area at all, come and join us here between now and Sunday's championship.
Absolutely, and on Sunday we're going to put additional seating out on the ice so you can watch those gold medal games up close and personal and hear everything that's going on in the club.
And be remiss if we didn't mention, Jerry, that both championship games, the ladies and the men's gold medal games, will be broadcast live on Rogers Cable TV out of Guelph here.
Okay,
So
line's nice.
if you're on Rogers, you'll have the chance to pick that up as a live broadcast.
Well, I got some good news today too, Rod. Rogers just announced that they're going to stream it on Facebook, their Rogers Facebook page, so people from across the country will be able to tune into those gold medal games by watching it on Facebook.
I absolutely am ecstatic. That's wonderful news, and we want to thank Rogers for making that arrangement. So folks across the country, you'll have a chance to have a look at it, and we'll know obviously who will be in those championship games come Sunday, so look forward to having you along with us.
So we have Yukon with one rock in the rink, Nova Scotia center guard, and Nova Scotia just took that yellow one out, and we have no rocks in there right now.
Nice week, Clarence.
Yukon is playing out to the wings. They are not playing very aggressive this end. They've got that center guard they could use.
Good sweep, boys.
That's another rock to the tee line. Third end, Yukon seemed to have their draw weight figured out
Take your time. Man.
and continue to put some pressure on Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia aren't willing to take any chances at all without a hammer, so they're going after that rock in the corner.
Just control.
2 great rocks, Clarence.
Nice throw, Pete.
Oh boy.
Some of that
Nice
hit
weight
running
stop
down
below,
there.
Jay.
Nice weight, Jerry. We've noticed on this ice outside in shots on hits that
Nice
some of the
control
teams
weight.
have been overthrowing those rocks. And if you've curled in this curling club like you and I
Yeah.
both have, we know they run a little bit straighter if you do that. But that was nice hit weight thrown
Frosty.
by Nova Scotia and right to the nose and sitting there on the 12-foot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Walker from
Normal.
Yukon with his
Close.
shot on the way
Yep,
again, an
yep.
outside in hit.
Hurry. Hey, guys, watch. Watch, guys. Let's throw.
So we got some people from Nova Scotia watching this today. We got Alexander Wojcik says, "Go Nova Scotia," and Jesse Meisner is also watching and is cheering for Nova Scotia. So
Great news, folks, and glad to have you with us. And again, we have that live chat proviso, so if you're out there and you're listening in,
Same
we'd
weight.
love to hear your comments.
Maybe a little
any
more.
questions you might have, we'd be glad to hear from you. Thanks for your participation.
No.
Good weight.
And Jerry, just as I said, they run a little straighter, and there was a rock that went down there and hit and roll and rolled out. So this leaves an opportunity now for Yukon to maybe use that guard, which they elected not to earlier in the end. So we'll see how that plays out.
yeah, this is the first third rock for Yukon, and they're
I want a
going
370.
out edge of the 8-foot. Try to
75.
draw the top 4-foot behind that center guard.
I got 60.
Yeah.
Lots of room. Back here's okay.
That Manitoba team, they measure their.
Yeah, it's
kickers.
coming down.
Yeah, back's good.
Got
Right in
that
the
one a
open.
little bit
Yep,
wide,
yep.
out in the 12-foot. We're getting some late curl, but it's not going to go behind the center guard.
Okay.
Leave an opportunity for Nova Scotia to have a hit and roll.
You got a bit, but not to justify that. It just stayed. 3/4 away, didn't move.
Whoa.
Oh. Just control.
No.
So Brad Meisner, third for
Yeah,
Nova
it's
Scotia.
probably too much
There's
ice.
rock going down
This
there.
one's not coming either.
I can see some body language there, Jerry, that maybe deals with this issue of that rock running a little straighter.
Come down, put it inside out. The rock
be a
will
line
run
there,
for
Bob.
a long time before it curls.
There's probably a line there. That one didn't come.
Handing advantage back
go
to
here?
Yukon.
What do you want to do? Still go
You
in?
want to split?
Tighten up that ice
do you guys
a little
wanna-
bit this time and see if you can get it buried.
With this one anyway. Okay, so that's less ice.
Ice okay?
Lots of room.
Coming down now. Make sure of the weight. Hard. Hard.
Wow.
So a little light on that one.
Okay.
So we have 2 rocks out front right now. Meisner from Nova Scotia is going to throw an in-turn draw.
Got room.
Lots of weight.
I'll let it
Coming
work,
down.
let it work.
Coming down.
No, never.
I gotta find weight to get to you.
So he's got it partially buried behind the center guard. Right in the 4-foot.
So Jerry, that
Okay.
hog time that you just captured, I
Top
believe,
four,
was about
boys.
13 seconds. So that's about a second
This
slower
side- this
than
side
what it
definitely
was
curls
yesterday
more.
in the first round of games. So I think the humidity and the frost are having just a little bit of an impact today, certainly on the draw weight side.
Trying to find sweeping weight. I'm having a hard time.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
Just wait. Wait.
Here, they got it.
Hey. Whoa.
Okay.
Ah,
That was a great shot.
shoot.
Yep.
Excellent shot. Frozen down there.
job.
Ah,
I should have had your first one there too.
Gives a little bit of room for Steve
Two
Ogden
different sides.
to come down in there, but
this side
certainly
doesn't curl.
has
This side does.
tightened up the
But in terms of weight,
scoring area quite a
should
bit
have
with
had
that
it
shot.
Oh, yeah.
He's basically got the button, and
Yeah.
the button is
That's a
very
foot
small
too
on
far.
this club.
2 feet too far.
That's why.
That's less ice than we had, eh?
No, it's almost identical.
Is it?
Yeah. It's more last time.
Yep. Wait only. Whoa, whoa.
Wait only.
Whoa, boys.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, great weight. It's just a
Okay, where's
line
shot?
was a little off. That's the third rock down that same
What
track.
about
and
if we
the
come
speed's
right
picking
down
up
on
as
top
they
of
go
ours?
down
What
there.
are they going to do?
Huh?
I
Yeah.
would say we either come down on theirs or
There.
So still
two.
room
Yeah.
for Yukon
That's
to
not bad.
yeah.
get a rock in there and
I'll give you
That
a
rock
bit more
little
ice.
straight? I thought you were right on.
Yeah. Okay. That's
again
good.
make it very difficult for Steve on his last rock. So
So I'm going to try and either come down and freeze to the red one or the yellow one, whichever. What happens with the curl? I'll try and give you 70, 75.
Laura, the other plug, the power plug. Power plug. Power plug. Up by the monitor.
Careful. Careful.
Yep.
Looks good.
Take it out and put it in.
Close. Yep.
Come.
Hurry. Hurry. We're losing it.
hard on the shot.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Get around
Hurry,
it
hurry,
there.
hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You can do it. You can do it. Hurry, hurry. Okay, good. Ah, we lost her.
Really good line on that shot. Just a little bit later than what they would have liked.
Yeah.
It's going to
And
give
that's a below.
Steve Ogden a chance, Jerry, to
Right. So if you hit,
potentially get in there.
well,
Well,
but
Port is
yeah, I mean,
a
yeah,
little
but
tight,
we're
but
two
they
in.
have the opportunity anyway to
He
get there.
can see all that rock. He's got a little
They
bit
said
of
it's
air
all
on the
there.
inside. So with
But we
back
lost
4
it.
foot weight,
That's probably
he might be able to come off his own rock and move to the button. But as you say, it's a very difficult shot.
Yeah, they can still get to the inside of theirs, eh?
Yeah. See if we can get some curl this time.
Let's hope it over curls.
Not ours,
Play a skinny double.
no. Gotta get
Straight
inside
back.
of it.
Ding. Ah, it's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have had him sweeping. Should have let it.
So Steve Ogden from Nova Scotia
Looked
used to
like
be
it
his
might have
last
got to
rock.
4.
Yukon territory does
Yeah,
have
no, I think they should have gone out before
the
that.
last rock
Could be
in hand.
fit.
Steve's second
red
rock
or
of
the
this
yellow.
end to try
good
and
line.
keep Yukon to,
Oh!
Right off.
to a single point.
Are we here? Are we here? No.
Sweepers are following this
No.
rock down with very little need for any activity. The rock again running just a little bit straight for Steve. And
I think just this, eh, Gord?
leaves Yukon still
The back
counting
4.
one.
Okay.
And
All right.
You like that?
Yeah.
Or you want it straight?
Gord Zealand, who
That's
throws
basically what it is.
skip
Wanna make
rocks
sure I'm gonna be there.
for
Yeah.
Yukon.
Yeah.
I
We'll
think
have an
that's just,
opportunity to come
yeah.
in off that red one.
So that's where we
it's
were.
just on the edge of the
If we hit
4-foot
this, it's
circle.
probably going to take our other one, isn't it?
It's going to move this somewhere. I don't know where.
Right on the stick, Steve.
That's right,
Right on the
view.
stick.
Okay.
I don't
Cut
know.
it to there.
I think right around the same.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
No, no. I thought maybe your 7 off was a little straight because we left it out here in the first end, right? Right there, he hit it, rolled, and switch up.
Yes.
Sure.
So this is to hit on the outside red one and roll a bit. But I'm just throwing like back 4 weight. Or trying to.
So last truck coming up here in the third end of our feature game on sheet number 4 between Yukon and Nova Scotia. Gord Zealand throwing that last rock. Trying to come in off that red that's just on the
Gotta wait.
edge of the 4-foot circle.
Gotta wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Rock's curling a little.
That's
I'm not
fine.
sure it's going to curl enough, however. We'll see in a moment.
Good.
Very nice shot by Gord Zealand to count 2. So
With
an
Jamie?
excellent little
Okay.
roll inside to the 4-foot. So after 3 ends of play, we have
Throw
Yukon
7 and 8.
territory leading Nova Scotia
Yeah.
by a score of 3-1.
Because he thinks they're straight.
Good throw. It came up
Looking
natural.
across the
Yeah.
board, there are a number
Throw, they're
of
good.
close games going on here this afternoon. Did note on sheet number 3, however, that Alberta playing New Brunswick and Alberta skipped by Fred Armstrong cracked a big 4-ender in the
Big difference though.
second end to
Not much difference.
take a lead over
Both of them
Albert from
T
New
line
Brunswick.
and right on the broom.
Okay.
New Brunswick has
I don't know.
Adib Saman
threw the-
throwing the skip
Yeah,
He threw the
rocks.
second one especially right up the stick. Yeah.
Top 4.
Jim Lyle from St. Thomas, Ontario, jumped out a 6-0 lead after 2. A score of 3 in the first and 3 in the second. They're currently throwing skip rocks in the third end.
Al Hackner and his team from Northern Ontario are playing Manitoba, Jerry, on sheet number 7, and they're in the 4th end. And Al Hackner is leading by a score of 4-0 at this point in time. So again,
All right, boys.
a lot of experience on that team from Northern Ontario with Al Hackner and Eric Herndon playing the back end, and that's showing at this point in time as they curl here in the 4th end and the 5th line.
Notice that they tend to not like the other team to score at all. They just like to keep that
Guard weight.
first throw, first rock advantage.
Guard
either
weight.
end.
I spoke with Jim Wilson, the skip from
Thank you, Curl.
Saskatchewan, earlier today, and they played Northern Ontario last night. And Jim said they just had us chasing the whole night long. We couldn't catch up to them. They're a pretty good
That's the
hitting
8 rock.
team from what we've seen, and Al's been around a long time, and certainly is going to be, I think, one of the favorites here to show up on Championship Sunday on the men's side of the draw.
So in our game in sheet 4, we have Nova Scotia
Did you hit the stick?
putting up a center guard, and Yukon
Well, if
guarding
you
the
can.
center, and now they're playing their second shot. They're trying to tap this rock back into the 4-foot.
Yep. Line's good. Line's good. Yep. Hurry. Hurry. Get some separation.
Boys working pretty hard on this one to get a little bit of a
Okay.
bump.
Yeah, it's overcurling a little bit.
Not bad.
Big.
Go get him, Bob.
Needed a little bit more weight to make that happen.
Control.
Note over on sheet 8, Jerry, that Saskatchewan hung in tough on the third end and were able to steal 2 points from Newfoundland and Labrador. So Saskatchewan goes ahead in that game now, 3-2 after 3 ends of play.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh,
It's a nice hit in this one. Roll to the corner. It's important for him to stay around. I think he wanted a little bit less weight on that one. He had an opportunity for a double.
That's what you want.
First turn.
Okay. I say normal.
Weights down.
Yep. Hurry.
A little tight in
Hurry
this
hard.
one.
Hurry. Hurry hard. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Still got a piece. Ah.
Got that one started, Rod.
That's the left-hander's bane, as I can well assess, Jerry. Being one of those myself, if you a left-hander just tends with that out-turn to get it a little bit started at times, and on this ice you just cannot do that. So Dave got caught a little bit on that one, or Bob Walker, I'm sorry, got caught on that one.
Just got to kick out a little more.
So this gives Steve Ogden a chance now to kind of grab back some control on this this particular end with that flash.
He's got the nose hit sitting too. They're just overthrowing that one a little bit. Can't get the inside roll.
Yeah.
Same way.
Skies across the board over on sheet 1 after 3 ends of play. On the ladies' side, Alberta is leading Quebec by a score of 3-2 as they play the 4th end.
Whoa. No, a little bit of a roll, Gord. A little bit. Okay.
Only had a double opportunity there, but hit and roll to the center line.
The yellow bump our red over.
And a back 8.
What do you think?
Scotia called tap back and behind that yellow rock in the top 12 foot. And
rather
roll
the
the
other
shooter
side.
behind the center guard. So it's good, again, a good opportunity.
Playing for the big
They
roll.
need to take advantage of this opportunity. They've had them 3 or 4 times in their game, Rod.
Jerry, it's been very interesting as we've watched a number of these games over the last 2 days that there's that give and take, and it's more give and give, I guess, that sometimes happens. A little bit of a miss, and the other team comes and
We're just there.
get that give back. So that's always the challenge in this game, to take advantage when you have a miss or a partial shot or whatever the case may be.
But we see it again in this one. He had opportunity to play this tap and roll and needed backline even to hack weight to make that shot. Didn't get it to the rings.
Normal? Yep. Yep.
Just updating the score between Alberta and New Brunswick on the men's side. Alberta stole a point in the 3rd end and has gone up on New Brunswick by a score of
Easy.
4-1, I
Whoa.
believe. No, I'm sorry, 5-1 at this point for Team Alberta. Skipped by Fred Armstrong out of Red Deer.
Again, an opportunity missed by Yukon. Peeled that front one off. They had a short run back to lie too. So now Skip Ogden is asked for the same shot again. Tap that one back. Roll behind the corner guard. He's indicated he wanted to back 12-foot weight.
It is?
Well, at least lots.
On sheet 6, Jerry, we have the Northern Ontario ladies taking on Prince Edward Island, and in that game, playing in the 4th end, Northern Ontario ladies out of Port Arthur are leading by a score of 3-1 over Prince Edward Island, playing the 4th.
Roll it, Jake. Your way.
Thank you.
Okay.
So there we got our tap back and roll behind the center guard. Wanted to tap that back with about another 2 feet.
What do you like
So
this?
there's a double
Or you want to
opportunity
play
right
this
now
one
for
back
Yukon.
here?
Where's the other one? Is there a catcher?
There's hitting one,
George
too.
Hilderman, from Yukon, who throws third rocks on the team.
I think this way. Yeah.
We'll
What's the weight?
endeavor that double.
Okay.
A little bit.
It ain't
flat,
normal.
But, certainly with
Oh, is it
firm
going to
weight,
save the shooter?
there's an opportunity to bump that rock
I
sideways.
think control. We got to save the shooter, right?
Remove it.
Yep. Yep.
Pin this off.
Hurry. Hard. Hurry
Jumping on
hard.
this rock right away, so it might have indicated that they got it started just a little bit off that center line. And indeed they did.
So he was a little light in that one. He asked for, up normal weight. That one came through at about board weight. Definitely overcurled. Nova Scotia advantage
Tap it.
with last rock.
That one just went, too.
They've decided to
I threw it good.
Yeah, you did.
draw to the corner on the tee line, sit 3.
The other shot is
Should
here.
have a little more ice, too.
Brad, you like that?
Oh, boy, nothing else is good.
I was in between control and normal, I guess, there. It still went.
We just caught that.
Yeah. What's he playing?
I don't know.
Over there? So he's giving us a chance to hit and roll in behind, eh?
Heard it.
Maybe.
Come on.
They're working this one hard. It's another one of those opportunities.
Come on, keep her
All the
going.
way. All the
Keep her
way.
going.
So the front end Broom boys are able to drag that rock to the top of the 8. And
Yeah.
does leave a double, I think, again, Jerry.
Steve, come
That they'll have an opportunity here
coming
to reduce the potential damage.
What do
for
you like?
Yukon.
Oh, it's either this one or this one.
Yeah.
a couple feet anyway, Steve. I think.
I guess if you try this to get the roll, that's great. We still have this for the
Yeah,
next
they
one.
wanted that to
Roll,
curl
we're probably going to put
quite a
this
bit more.
one
They
over
would
on
have liked it
yellow
out
one,
the
aren't
edge
we?
of the 12-foot. Cut down on the double opportunities
Ah.
for sure.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I
It
didn't
might
wanna
move
do
it to
this.
here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want to just,
I'll put the intern, George.
okay?
Yeah.
Normal or?
Just updating the score
Okay.
on sheet 5, Jerry, that involves Northwest Territories and the Ontario host team skipped by Jim Lyle. And Northwest Territories got 1 in the third end, so it's now 6-1 for
Trying to get hit and
Team
roll,
Lyle.
guys, with normal weight.
And Team Lyle will have the hammer in the fourth end. On the ladies' side, on sheet number 2, we have the Yukon against Nova Scotia, and the Yukon is out to a 4-0 lead in that game against Nova Scotia, playing the fourth end.
Yep. Yes! All right. Hurry hard. Hard! Hurry.
Boys are going
Whoa.
hard on this one.
Whoa. Whoa. Ah. Okay, nice try.
I think there's
No,
no
this
good
can hurt
shots.
us too much, can it? Oh,
Yukon removes the stone.
well,
However, Nova
he'd
Scotia
come off the
has
side,
an
maybe
opportunity to
that.
get wide open.
Yeah.
Nice try. Started to go and then it stopped.
Yeah.
As Steve Ogden gets ready for his first shot, Jerry looking across
Oh,
at
boy.
sheet number 7, Manitoba throwing the last rock in the fourth end, and they're already down 4-0 to Al Hackner and having to draw
Well, if he
against
noses it.
3 red stones for Northern Ontario, so another tough end for
We almost
Manitoba
got to go
as
for
they
that one then.
try to get on the board here. The boys are working very hard at this shot over on sheet 7.
Whoa!
Well, Easy.
Whoa!
Let's hope his weight is up.
And it's a very nice draw. I
Yep.
just can't tell exactly, but it
Yep.
looks like Manitoba did draw for one.
Yep. Take it, Pete. Take it a little bit. Okay.
Nice takeout for Nova Scotia. Little roll to the center. If Yukon
Skinny
hits any
double,
one of
that's
those
hard.
rocks on the nose, he's not going to be shot rock. There's 3 rocks there wrapped on top of the 8-foot.
Big roll, right?
Yeah, this end is set up very well for Nova Scotia, Jerry.
This
and,
is
with the
okay.
hammer,
Yeah,
as
we
you
do
say,
this
it's
one.
going to be
Same as the last one. isn't
very
it?
difficult to
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to go
do
like this,
anything
bang.
here,
Yeah.
maybe, and to hold,
And he may
hold
just
Nova
have a
Scotia
free
to
draw.
2, and but 3 is certainly in the books
Hey.
here right now.
If I sit the same as we did last time, we might just have a free draw then.
I think it's this, Gord.
Am I better with control to
Position
try and
Yukon
get the
having a
roll?
real good look at this
Yeah.
one. This is
Okay.
tough shot.
You got to get the roll. So I'm going to try and give you control weight so we can work with the line.
So it looks like a hit, Jerry, and trying to get an inside roll to maybe go behind those red rocks and make Steve's last rock just a little more difficult.
Yep! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
This
Yep! Yep!
is pretty close.
Whoa! Whoa!
Right over. Hard.
Not going.
Oh, it's a good effort. Unfortunately, he left it in the hole on the center line. Gives Ogden an opportunity to
Probably a little full on you.
have a hit down the center line just where he threw it to count
This is all
3
weight, right? I mean, you just figure out what number you
and
want to
take the
throw.
lead after 4 ends.
I think they can hold it, right?
Yeah.
So.
I think board is okay. Board?
Yep.
Our last one was probably only board, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Try to give you a little more. Yeah.
Oh boy, if we could have just got another few inches of roll.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, the rock's away.
Yeah, Pete.
Whoa!
No. Okay.
Never!
Might have set this one
Never.
up just a bit, Jerry, but as it's approaching center, it looks like his weight is under control and could be in good shape.
You got it. Boy.
Great.
A lot of experience showing up there, Jerry, with Steve Ogden, who has been at many of these national championships at many different levels, and that controlled weight that he threw there was certainly something that served him very well.
Yeah, absolutely. He had
Almost got him.
Take that much ice.
nice weight on
figure
the
we
last
should come
shot.
in like
Sweepers
this, so I
could
knew
control
you-
the rock, and
Nice try there, Gord.
Yeah, exactly.
it resulted in a score of 3, and a Nova Scotia lead 4-3 after 4 ends
I
of
want
play.
less ice.
We'll take a short break on this.
Real fine
Shoot
line on that
the,
bigger weight though.
Players get a little refreshment and move on.
Wow, man, look at the way he threw his.
What's that?
He stuck it out a bit and it just finished.
Oh, nice shot. Not good enough. You guys jumped all over us.
Smokes. upstairs.
I got a knot.
Don't need it for that, but I sure need it for close up.
See, I can't. I would never be able to read any response other than Susan. But, you know, it's still good enough for drive, like almost good enough for driving without it.
Yeah.
But at night it's not.
Oh.
The ice is getting better. First day was tough. Oh, wow. Yep.
Not like your guys' ice. How many things you guys got ice?
Oh yeah, what a difference.
Well, I can rehydrate.
Is that possible? Look at the sweat. Yeah, okay.
Is this on the mic? You are. Oh. Yeah, nobody there.
No, well, hopefully it's turned off.
No, you know, we were at the senior Nimic and then who was there for you guys?
Wallingham? Yeah, I think so. Walter and Gord.
Gord was there, yeah. And they said, wait till you guys get there. I'm surprised it wasn't much better than that. As far as I was concerned. I thought all this talk about NSCA.
Yeah.
The Whitehorse, and that was everybody, our team, we don't think we've been on ice as good as that ever since.
No, it's the best.
It's exceptional. You guys got maybe a good time too. You don't have a lot of humidity up there.
No, we don't have much humidity at all. Oh, I know.
You got probably the best setting in almost any company.
I'm in most Western Canada. Yeah, it's by far the best.
You probably been more than, oh, you go to a lot. You go to a lot.
A few. Six seniors and three masters now. Yeah, every place is a different scenario. You know, you have to adjust to the ice and
I guess. Put a photo album together of our trip.
nice.
It wasn't just the seniors, the last. 53 seconds.
Okay. All right, Clarence, let's go
So
get
looking
them.
across the club, you'll see
My
most of the
shot
club
wouldn't
is
have
on
ticked.
the fourth end break right
Different
now.
game.
Just to
I should've came down
recap
and
the
looked.
scores on
Sometimes
sheet
that
8.
helps.
We have Saskatchewan up 4-2 over Newfoundland Labrador.
Control.
On sheet
He
7,
said normal and I said
after
control.
4 ends, we have Northern Ontario leading Manitoba 4-3
Yeah. Oh, I
after
threw
a nice
good.
draw to
Yeah.
the forefoot by Manitoba. On sheet 6, we have Northern Ontario women up over Prince Edward Island 3-1. On sheet 5, after 4 ends of play,
Shot there, bud.
we have
Took
Ontario
his time.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
well up on Northwest Territories. Sheet 1, we have Alberta up 5-1 over Quebec women. On sheet 2, we have Yukon just completing the 4th end. They're up 4-0 over Nova Scotia. And on sheet 3, we have Alberta in the lead, playing the 5th end. They're leading 6-1 after 4 ends.
And Jerry, we're back underway on our feature sheet here on sheet 4 between Yukon and Nova Scotia, and that big 3-ender jumps out on the 4th there for Steve Ogden. So the challenge is now on for the boys from the Yukon to respond here in the 5th end.
Just control.
Control. Control.
Yep. Let's go.
And just mentioned,
Hurry.
Jerry, as well, that
Really working.
some folks visiting here in Guelph this week when asking about the Masters and how long it's been going. The Masters Nationals have been going on since the year 2000. And it provided this opportunity for the 60-plus curlers to convene at a national level and compete in a competition like this. So,
Yes, we've had a national host committee of a number of volunteers who've been promoting this over that period of time, and they have done a wonderful job in reaching out from coast to coast, as demonstrated by this week where we have 13 provinces and territories represented on the men's side and 12 provinces and territories represented on the women's side.
Sweet boys.
So the only territory we don't have here this week is Nunavut, and they're on an early stage building their program in Nunavut at this point in time. They have had teams played in a number of events, including the junior events, the women's and the men's, and I'm sure down the road we'll see more participation at this event.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
so a shot from Clarence Jack there that just highlights the starting of a curling rock and what that means, rolling it over out of your hand and getting it going really early. And that one just took off on Clarence and leaves Nova Scotia now the opportunity to throw a guard up and make this end that much more difficult for Yukon here in the fifth. Caught a little bit of hand clapping in the background, Jerry, from the crowd here, and that was for a shot on ice 2 with Nova Scotia ladies drawing to the forefoot, I think, against 4 red stones. So that gets Nova Scotia on the board. Now trailing the Yukon ladies by a score of 4-1. Pretty well a do-or-die shot with that one if it hadn't reached the forefoot.
Normal.
So we have Nova Scotia line 3 at
Go
this point in time.
Bob.
A nice little tap back by
You want in turn or out
Nova
turn?
Scotia.
Whatever you like.
So as you can see, they're line 3, 2 in the 8-foot, 1 in the front 12-foot. Yukon's going to try to make a double takeout and perhaps roll in the corner of the other shot.
Yep. Hooray!
Yeah, Bob Walker throwing this shot. And this is another one of those inside-out hits, Jerry, that when they get off the center line, they absolutely take off. And this is going to be another one of those flyby shots, as we refer to them, and not in a very nice way in curling, because it went right by those reds. So this is leaving a real opportunity for Team Nova Scotia to not only potentially hold Yukon to a minimal score of 1, but certainly probably steal in this end if it carries the way through now.
Guard.
Tight.
Halfway.
Tighter than that. Come on.
He's thrown the intern tap again down the same line. Tried to come down on top of those other 2 rocks. They're working it hard, and looks like they're moving that rock into the ring.
That's good, Jay.
At least it's a tight guard.
Leave it out too firm.
But I'm telling you, just saying that's where the throw would be.
So Yukon's going to try to run that rock back into the house and see if they can eliminate some of those red rocks at the back.
Get ready, Clarence. Get ready. Yep.
All the way, all the way,
right
all
over.
the way.
Yeah, 64. Yeah.
Just noting an updated score, Jerry, on sheet number 5, where host team Ontario, skipped by Jim
65.
Wow, captured another 2 points in the fourth end and now lead the Northwest Territories by a score of 8-1. So Jim and his team have that game well in control at this point.
It snuck in. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I knew.
So we're playing a guard in front of the 2 rocks on the right-hand side of the sheet.
Don't think so, boys.
Right here.
Like there might be a little bit more weight on this one.
All there.
They have the 2 rocks there. They can just tap back.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa.
Line is really good in this stone. So it leaves Nova Scotia line 3. There's a yellow guard in front of their 1 shot in the 8-foot, and a
Think
red
you gotta
guard
do
in
the
front
same
of their other
thing.
2 shots in the 8-foot
Yeah.
and 12-foot.
Normal?
Okay.
Yes!
Hurry! Hurry!
It's another shot that's curling
Give
very
up.
hard. Looks like sweepers were able to hold it.
Okay, that changes it up.
Another
guard?
guard? Them up.
Moved a lot of rocks around down there, Jerry, but as it settles all down and we see what's happening in the house,
Wow.
there are 4 red rocks from
Right
in,
Nova
that's
Scotia spread across that house.
They're laying
Only
4,
one
but
of
it
them is
opened up.
near the tee line, so
What do you think, Pete?
this is building
Okay.
significant end for
It's a little
Nova
tighter,
Scotia
okay?
as they play without the hammer here on sheet number, or in end number 5.
Was it till then?
12 foot. 12 foot.
Little lighter, Steve. Over and off. Over and off.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay, what do I got left?
So he's throwing another center line guard. That one
Freeze,
biting the
back
4
one.
foot. And the right-hand side of the sheet is partially open.
You got
Double.
here?
Yukon's going to try to make a hit.
almost
and roll
think
off
we
that
got
one.
a
There's
hit
an
here.
opportunity
Come
for a
here.
double, or at least a roll freeze.
Did I give a shot?
Not and get shot, no. You got a little piece here?
Yep.
Well, we can try it again.
Okay.
Yes! Hard! Hurry! Okay, just take the roll away.
So Yukon trying to play a run back here to reduce the
4
damage
foot away.
and
Take the 4
Well,
foot.
still have a significant house
Yeah,
for
right there.
Nova
Yeah.
Scotia in this 5th end.
Yeah, I was asking if we could get shot if we came to that.
No, we couldn't get shot.
No?
right there.
Just an update from sheet number 7 where we have Manitoba and Northern Ontario battling, and after 5 ends of play it's now Northern Ontario 5 and Manitoba 1. Al Hackner had
I was thinking of drawing.
a draw on his last rock in the 5th end for 2 points and came up just a bit light, but Northern Ontario is still controlling
Oh, yeah,
that game
12
over
foot.
Manitoba by a score of 5-1 as they
Actually,
play
we can
in
get
number
half around
6.
that yellow is perfect.
Beating us up
So,
again.
Jerry, we have Steve Ogden here with his first rock of this end, and
Goes like
I
mad.
think looking to draw and maybe put a guard on that rock that's just on the edge of the 4 foot.
3 1/4.
And again, keep the pressure on the Yukon. who have the hammer, but are going to find this house very tight when it comes to their last rock, I'm sure.
I got the raise back. Opens up this side too.
Right here. Let it die. Let it die.
So
Yeah, let it die.
watching this move down the ice, it's weight's excellent. He's guarded that one in the 4 foot. The 2 rocks are now guarded. Sitting 4.
Yeah.
And Yukon doesn't have a lot of really good options here, Rod.
No, that house has gotten much tighter with that rock that Steve just threw, and
Well, I did to raise it back in.
I think the only
here,
shot
right?
maybe
into
a
here.
top yellow on an outside yellow rock, just outside or just on the top of the
throw about
rings for
this,
the
eh?
Yukon.
Yeah.
Or wedging a draw shot through a very tight port to try and get to the 4 foot. So either way, this is not going to be an easy shot
The
for
other
Gord
shot
Zealand,
is
and
coming around the yellow one.
this game could be slipping away
This way?
from the Yukon as they
Hey,
This way?
play
Or you
here
mean
on the
this way?
fifth end.
coming in here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Whatever you like.
I think I'd just like to play the straight draw in there, George, and see if we can come off of their red one.
So a heavy draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you suggested, Rod, they're playing a tap to the
That
4
all?
foot on that rock just to the right
More?
of the center line in front of the rings.
Yeah, we'd be better better safe than sorry.
Okay.
Both a line shot and a weight shot. They're going to have to have the line just perfect, and probably going to need back line to hack weight to move that thing.
We don't really have a
6
sense
feet or
whether the
so
weight
into
has
the 4
changed,
foot.
have we?
It has to be fully in the 4 foot too, because
Okay,
Nova
so I'm
Scotia
going
is
for the
currently
straight
line
draw.
2 biting, or line 4, but 2 of them are biting
Coming
the 4
in
foot.
on the center line.
As Gord
If I
Zealand
can't
settles
chip
into the
off
hack,
there.
Jerry, just update everyone.
Over
We
here
have
on
our first
Bob's right.
final in the afternoon draw on sheet number 3. Alberta took it to New Brunswick today by a score of 10-1. Fred Armstrong and his gang from Red Deer, Alberta, taking out Robert McDermott in that game.
Well, if you can. Where is it?
Just for weight!
They have lots of weight in this shot. It's
Yep.
running. It looks like
Whoa,
might have
for
to
line!
go for a straight draw in this one.
Whoa. Whoa. Go now. Whoa. Still touching. Okay, not bad.
Just rubbing the front one.
Not bad.
Got in
Take
for a
that
second
away.
shot, but it's going to allow a steal of
That
2
yellow bump away.
for Nova Scotia at this point in time.
Sorry, guys, it's a little light on you.
Or we could bump ours.
We got a
have
couple
for
rocks
time.
left to come here.
Don't leave him. I just got to figure out where we want this.
So Fred Armstrong and his team from Red Deer, Jerry, have kind of raided the ship a little bit. They,
Right there?
as
Yeah,
Fred said to
okay.
me earlier today,
Yeah.
he said we
Threw it
kind of
pretty good.
donated
Yeah.
one in our first
Took
game
its time.
yesterday, and then
Little
came
light.
back and won their second game.
But
2-1 in the round
Touch
robin,
more.
so
but we would have
setting
had to have
themselves
less
in
ice then, right?
better position after that loss yesterday.
This other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one yesterday was
Started, I
with
guess.
Against Jim Lyle.
That's
and,
correct.
Punch it back, right?
Jim made a tremendous comeback in that game
Yeah.
after being down, I think, 4-1 after 3 ends or so. So fought his way back.
So now Ogden from Nova Scotia is going to try a little tap back on his own rock to lie 3. And again, put more pressure on Zealand from Nova Scotia, or from Yukon.
Center line.
Anywhere's over is fine.
Center line. Lots. Off.
Taking his time, too. There it goes.
Well, we're not playing that one, that's for sure.
Unless he gets
Hey,
tight.
okay, come on. Come on. Yeah, well, I mean, half a round would have been okay.
Well, he chose to guard the yellow rays. He's
Yeah.
accomplished that objective, and Nova Scotia is still line 2. but there's not a lot of room for Yukon to go right now.
The hole is there too, isn't it?
It's a wall of granite blocking off that.
You don't see this too often, Jerry, where there's so many rocks in play and they're all ahead of the tee line, basically. And
It's
so
the
that's
ice I'm
making it
worried
very
about
difficult
with playing that tap
for
one.
Team Yukon here to try to get into position to score.
Well, let's give it a whirl. Yep.
Just updating everyone here on sheet number 1. We have Alberta against Quebec, and Alberta has taken control of that game now, moving out to a lead, I believe, of 8 to 2. So a little bit of a slow start for Team Alberta on the ladies' side in that game, but they've wrested control away from Team Quebec.
I don't think I have a whole lot of choice other than going through that hole. I'm trying to raise our yellow one back in. Yeah, but I'm just, what I'm not sure here is what's going to happen with the curl.
Got the broom in the middle of the 12 foot. We're going to try an angle raise on his own stone into the 4 foot.
Let's go a little
this
last,
was the one
George.
shot that Gord Zealand was looking at in his first rock and elected to make the draw, and that was just a bit light. This shot is just not one you'd really want to have when you're looking against 2 and trying to do an angle tap, but
running at this point in time needs to curl a little bit hard. Doesn't look like it's going to get back enough. Just going to touch it.
Figured it would.
And I think that's going to mean a steal 2 for Nova Scotia, it appears, Jerry. They're looking at this third shot between yellow and red, but I think
no matter how many times you look at it,
it's yellow there, so that means Nova Scotia has stolen 2 in the 5th, and they move into a bigger lead against Yukon. 5 runs of play.
Red rocks.
Nova Scotia is ahead by a score of 6 to 3.
Just got a little fat on me.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
As they get ready to start the 6th end of our feature game, I'll update you on sheet number 5. Northwest Territories and host team Ontario. And Northwest Territories took 1 in the 5th end, so they now trail by 8 to 2. So Jim Weil continues to maintain full control in that game.
Oh, man.
Further update on sheet number 8, Saskatchewan versus Newfoundland and Labrador on the ladies' side, and the Saskatchewan gals stole 2 in the 5th end, so they go up on Newfoundland and Labrador by a score of 6 to 2.
So Nova Scotia has thrown their first rock to the top 4 foot. Yukon is called for a corner guard. Yukon has to be a little bit more aggressive now. They're down 3 with 3 to play.
40. Well, no,
Nova Scotia has carried the play the last 2 ends.
They just switch back and forth, whoever's throwing.
Okay. Good.
It's tight.
So good corner guard thrown by Yukon, pretty well in a nice spot, just covering the outside edge of the 8 foot, so it's something to work with. Steve Ogden is calling for a rock tight to that first red that they threw in there.
Yep.
May or may not want it in, but certainly want it tight to the rings.
Come on, a little tighter.
Good weight, Clarence.
Let's rock, Jane.
Want to go here? Another.
Either one. light.
Hurry. Okay. Touching the
So
red.
Nova Scotia started out well, and they got their first rock, put a
not
perfect
bad.
center guard on it.
Okay.
Yukon tried to come around
Guard
and
again.
has now put a corner freeze on
Yeah.
the guard, so we've got overlapping. Giving a great opportunity to Nova Scotia.
More. Gotta go. Really gotta go.
Hurry. Okay, you're
Ogden,
good,
I
you're
think,
good,
looking
you're
for
good.
another guard here. And boys are working hard to get this rock to the center line and succeeded in doing that. So not only overlapping guards, but then a longer guard, Jerry, now out front. So it's again cluttering up the house, or getting access to the house for Yukon.
Nova Scotia second has had trouble with draw weight this whole game. He's was asked to come into the rings in that one, and it's 20 feet
Came
short.
up light. Yep.
But he's still forcing Yukon to do something with all those front guards out there.
Yeah, it's curling.
You think?
It's over and off.
It's another one of those soft releases again. He got it going over the
there.
top. Got it curling
A
early.
little down it. I had you time at 350.
Okay. Control.
Control.
Good stone. Cleared a couple of guards off and opened up the shot in the middle of the forefoot.
It's a good shot.
Expect we'll see Nova Scotia call for another center guard.
Good shot. Open it up. Almost got a biter.
Yeah.
2 points.
All there.
Yeah, keep it out there.
Pete.
Whoa,
Pete.
whoa, whoa,
Pete.
whoa. No. No, Jen.
Really good freeze for a guard out and just touching the center line. Shot rocks totally buried, top forefoot.
Cut in now.
Same shot, Brad. Right there is good, I think.
Okay, all right.
Just noting on sheet 7, Jerry, that Northern Ontario and Manitoba just wrapped up the 6th end, and
Really watch the line
Mark
on this
Franklin
one.
for Manitoba had to throw a high, hard one to try and reduce the damage. Got 2 red rocks out of the 4-foot circle, but left 1 there, so it means a steal of 1 for Northern Ontario. And they move ahead in the game,
Lot of room.
6-1 over Manitoba.
Later. Got a curl. Yep.
Yeah, finish it.
Yep.
Yep.
Pete. Go, Pete. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
All right.
So we still have one Nova Scotia rock right in top 4-foot. The guard by Carberta.
Get out on that.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually
Bad
opening through
delivery.
a small
Kind of
foot.
wait.
Yukon does have a biter at the top of the
delivery,
12-foot as
friend.
well, so if they can get at this shot rock,
Same
they
weight
have an opportunity to
or
score.
control. Can't hear. Control.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Might curl
Yes.
so hard.
Hard.
Excellent shot.
It's one of those shots, Jerry, very narrow port to go through and get the hit, and but it's kind of the curling gods thing. The yellow rock that Yukon did throw rolled right out
Unfortunately, it
into
rolled in the
another hole,
But we got a biter up
wide
front
open.
too.
So Gord Zealand's probably
So some
wondering what did
potential.
I do to deserve that, because the rock was thrown very nicely through the very narrow port to get that red rock out of there.
I think I like the out,
But
Brad.
Steve Ogden now has a chance to
Hair more.
come through another port, which is a little
more.
bit wider, and
So if he rolls
He's
up
throwing the opposite turn here too.
Yeah.
It gives him a little more room.
that's right.
this way, eh?
Has opportunity actually to roll the center.
Yeah, if
behind
he
the
rolls
center
out.
guard.
Gord Zealand will be asking himself, what more did I do to deserve that?
I don't have a whole lot of room, so I gotta.
Watching on sheet 2, Jerry, and notice that the Nova Scotia ladies playing against Yukon, they stole 2 in the 5th end to tighten that game up a little bit now. It's 4-3 for the Yukon. So Nova Scotia trying to make a comeback after going down
Whoa!
4-3.
Whoa! Yep. Whoa! Whoa! Yep!
Yep. Hard. Don't leave it, Pete. Pete. Pete.
Right over.
Well, as we called, he made the nice hit
know.
and roll behind 4 guards. He's biting the top button. And I don't see any good raises or anything for
I don't think we can get that hole,
Skip
George.
Zealand in the Yukon.
I'd say
One lonely rock in there.
I don't think we can get this hole,
I
Kenny.
think that was definitely the turn.
Huh?
That was
I
definitely
don't think we can get that hole.
As you threw it.
That's right. So from this angle, it's behind a whole
Yeah.
wall.
I think like, what do you think, hack? Or board? So I'm going to try and give you guys board. Board? Yeah.
And we have another final on sheet 1. Alberta wins that one 8-2 after 6 ends of play. Now again, we have Yukon trying an angle raise
Good looking shot.
to get at the shot rock in the 4-foot. They're cleaning this one. Needs to curl a little bit more. Taps it. Where'd that go, Rod?
Just over to the left-hand side of the forefoot, but
Would be almost in the hole again.
yeah, almost in the hole again, exactly. And so again, Gord Zealand's probably wondering just what's happening here,
See what I can
because
see.
now Steve Ogden has a chance to again play a fairly similar kind of shot. The rock is about half buried, but with the weight that Steve throws, I think he can get enough curl here, and he might be able to just even get a little bit of an inside flop and make it very difficult for Gord Zealand to score in this
The
end.
shade more.
But Steve might be quite happy, Jerry, even to take that yellow rock out and roll away, because there really isn't any shot
Yeah, I
then,
ran pretty straight
after
and then
that,
curled
except
around
a
near
double
the end,
raise.
so
So
I got a little
the
bit
rolling
of
away
I
might be
don't
the
know,
best
maybe
option
the
for
back
you.
shot looked like one that I didn't really want to throw last time.
Double raise.
Just
Well,
updating a
the
score
double
on
raise
sheet
or-
8, Jerry, where we have Newfoundland,
Now,
Labrador, and Saskatchewan on the ladies' side playing, and Newfoundland, Labrador made a very nice draw with their last rock against 3 to collect a point. So Saskatchewan continues to lead that game 6-3, and they have hammer in the 7th end.
Oh! Close.
Here's the last throw.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Off.
Scotia skip.
Off. Whoa, right off.
Nice quiet weight coming here.
Little
It's
bit,
turning
Jamie.
the corner
Jamie.
through the hole.
Jamie.
And,
Yep.
He's got a nice little
Whoa.
tap back with the inside roll to the top of the button to lie 2 totally buried.
Thank you.
Doesn't overthrow him, does he?
There's that narrow port there, Jerry, again, that they did negotiate on one of the shots earlier in the end, but I think even if he makes that port in this case, Yukon cannot get shot out of that. So pretty good position right now for Steve Ogden in this end.
What's that?
As Gord Zealand looks at what his options are here.
Yeah, he has to make a really
I
good
think
shot
it
just to hold Nova Scotia to steal one.
Yep.
Boy, they're not making it easy for us. Pretty close to normal.
So, Jerry, we have another final on sheet 5. Team Lyle, the Ontario host team from St. Thomas, has West Territories in 6 ends by a score of 10-2.
Whoa!
So Team Lyle has racked up their second win and will be on the ice again tonight at 7 o'clock to
Great shot.
continue their pursuit in the round robin.
It was a great shot by
Wow.
Just an
I didn't think
excellent
that
shot.
shot was there.
came through a narrow port, was able to hit both rocks, move them back, and
Guess I shouldn't have played that inside roll,
scored one to tighten this game up a little bit. Going into the 7th end.
Nice shot, Gord.
That shot that Gord Zealand just made, Jerry, is an example of why people behind the glass don't know it all the time, because it was an excellent shot.
Thanks.
I thought it would be very difficult for him to score in that end, and proved me wrong.
Well, it was a very difficult shot. He threw the right weight, got down there, and was able to move them one out of the rings in the back to the back 8 foot, stay in the 4.
Thanks.
Excellent shot.
Finally got out of the 6th end.
So we move to the 7th end in our feature game here on sheet number 4. And Nova Scotia, Steve Ogden gets the hammer back.
Okay, boys, got to score this end, all right? Definitely have to score here. Or blank. Yeah, I didn't want to leave it there for a double. Yeah. Oh. All there.
Good one, Clarence.
Right, starting to fudge on the middle. Look at that, eh?
Okay, put her in the 4 foot.
So Yukon started up this end, going to put in a center guard in place. Nova Scotia went around center guard, a little bit heavy, back of the button. So Yukon has an opportunity to come right on top of that and put a rock on top of the button in good position.
Back house.
Just a
Maybe
further
not coming
update, Jerry,
down.
on ice number 7, where we have Northern Ontario and Manitoba on the men's side, and Manitoba got a 2 in end number 7 to tighten the game a little bit, but Northern Ontario is still controlling the game by a score of 6-3 after 7 ends as they begin the 8th end.
Control, wait.
So Yukon, through their draw, ended up a little bit light in top 12 foot. Nova Scotia is just going to peel that one out of there.
Close.
Just control.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Good.
Okay.
In action.
Okay, tuck it in there, Bob.
And a good shot. Got rid of it and hung on to the corner. They're lying down.
We're getting around, must be around 60, Bob. Might be a little warm. Yeah, it's coming down a bit now.
That's a perfect draw. Top button, good angle. Nova Scotia will have a difficult time taking that one out of there. So they've opted to peel the front, open up the 4 foot line.
$51.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you were
Come
right
on,
on
baby.
T-line.
Come on.
Well, I thought you were, but
Just another further update, Jerry, on the game completed over on sheet number 6. Prince Edward Island against Northern Ontario on the ladies' side, and Prince Edward Island got a big win in that game. Of 11-3.
guard. Okay. It's over.
So Yukon trying to put it in that center one. Over curls a little bit.
It's heavier, George.
Well, it's got because that Yukon rock is frozen on the Nova Scotia one. He can't get it out from this angle, so they're going over here in the guard.
Yeah, a little down.
Okay. That's good. Oh, Brad. Whoa.
Got it.
What do you like for ice?
So George Hilderman from
It's good.
the Yukon
Okay, we just got to get it over the center line.
Looks again like he's playing the guard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Okay, good.
So a nice guard placed by Yukon, Nova Scotia. Just walking up there and going to peel guard again.
Easy. Yep.
Oh, far as we'll go, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Losing his handle.
Yeah.
So they got the guard up this time. It's on the wrong side of the rock. So now it leaves an opportunity for Nova Scotia
Board.
to throw a hit
Yeah,
down
good
there.
board.
That one off, or perhaps take both of them out and score a 2. And they're not frozen on one another, so there's an opportunity for him to pick it clean.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just nice quiet
Whoa.
weight. Sweepers are
Oh, it's got a curl.
still needs to curl a little bit.
Hard in the yellow.
He's got a nice shot. Enough to move it back. Doesn't take it out of the rings. Now there's an opportunity for Yukon. Either they could come down and freeze right into the
I
pack.
think in front of theirs,
or
eh?
Yeah.
They might choose to go in the center.
Yeah. I don't think that much, George. Less.
And they do have some options here as they see those rocks on the tee line or just behind. So an opportunity to potentially steal here. Gord Zealand's first rock here in the 7th end. Always giving it a little bit of a dust as it approaches the house.
Oh, he got shot right. Corner frozen.
What are you throwing?
Well,
Plus?
yeah. I think so. Yeah.
So, Jerry, we have another final in the afternoon draw here over on sheet number 8. Saskatchewan wrapped up their game against Newfoundland and Labrador, taking 2 in the 7th end to win that game by a score of 8-3. So Saskatchewan now moves to 3-0, I believe, on the ladies' side as well. So, pardon me, they're 4-0 now, and they'll so sitting at 4-0, feeling pretty good about themselves in the round robin competition so far.
They've only got one game left in the round robin.
Yeah, so Saskatchewan's in great position now, obviously, to move into the championship pool and carry on from there.
Whoa! Whoa! Right off. Right off.
Well, they moved it up. He's sitting 2. There's an opportunity for a double takeout to line 3. But he looks like he's calling tap back with his last shot.
So back four, is that just a little more than last time?
No, Nova Scotia does have a number here, so he could play the tap back in this one. He give him a good opportunity to steal. Nice quiet weight. Needs to curl a little bit. Didn't tap it far enough, I don't think. Very close, but looks like red is lying on.
This has got a piece of the
But
white.
Nova Scotia does have lost rock. If they can execute this takeout, they could possibly score even.
Kind of put it through the hole.
That would just about end this match.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a final game, 7 in a big game between two powers in most competitions. Northern Ontario
A
came out
fraction
on top
less.
in that game by the score of 7-3 against Mark Franklin and his team from Manitoba. So Al Hackner continues to move along at an undefeated pace, and now goes to 3-0. And Manitoba will be 1-1, and they'll have a further game tonight.
Wow, he threw it a foot wide, but
So here's Steve Ogden's last shot.
Made a shot. Same
Got
with
about 6-8
Steve. He threw his
inches
a little
ice.
wide, but
Just
they're getting
throwing
away
it
with
down
it
the
because
center.
he's cutting so much now.
Nice gentle weight.
Yep, hard.
Hard!
Hard!
Across the
Whoa! Hard! Whoa!
hard.
Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa.
Now we
Yep! Whoa! Yep!
Nice
clean
shot.
takeout.
What?
Score 3.
We're
And
both
that's
right.
Probably going to
I
be
think he just heard
Velcro
it
to him
Velcro.
by the looks of it. And very nice shot by Steve Ogden. That very nice weight that he's certainly known for over the years that Steve's curled in these competitions. He has that nice,
Thanks a lot.
manageable weight that the players can work with. And on this ice, he was able to pick up today. So Nova Scotia over the Yukon.
Yeah, it just.
So 3.
So we have one game left on the ice. We have,
Yeah.
this in time. 3. Playing the 7th.
Could have played tonight.
I guess you got to go
That's
get
a great shot through that hole, man. I didn't think that. Well, he's got to throw so much weight in order to make the double.
Yeah.
You know, so you couldn't finesse it through there.
Well, I had to throw weight to get through the hole too.
I suppose. You know.
So I mentioned earlier, Jerry, that there's a draw tonight at 7 o'clock next week through the round robin, and the feature game tonight. Good man.
We watched the 17 high grade master